Please welcome to the field from First Mortgage Company, Chris Caruso, and the owner of the New Mexico Stars. Hello, everybody. First, thank you all for allowing me to
Owner and general manager Tracy Duran riding in the back of the pickup truck. I thought that was illegal in New Mexico.
Well, not for Tracy.
Apparently not for football games.
He can do whatever he wants.
Absolutely. So Tracy's got the game ball, and down right beneath us, Percy Turner is warming up, getting ready for this morning in the afternoon. I guess you could call this a football brunch. I suppose that would be one way to put it. He's warming up with Josh Bond, Curtis Green, getting his arm loose and getting ready to play some football. There it is. Tracy just delivered the football from the back. He never got up, did he?
No, he didn't. Why should he? Why should he? He owns this team. He doesn't have to get up. Oh, that's too funny. And the truck is from a barber shop.
Yeah, it's the new style barber shop.
Okay. Very stylish, of course.
A very, very good looking pickup
Tracy
truck.
every week has a different way of coming into the field.
I still think it's kind of tough to beat the truly Nolan limousine,
Yeah,
yellow mouse limousine. That was
definitely
pretty
kind
tough.
of, yeah. But I think, if I would have done this, I probably would have filled that bed with water and done some kind of bubble effect, like a jacuzzi kind of a thing.
See, I can see you doing that.
I can do that.
I can definitely see you doing that. Our football coverage brought to you this afternoon by Landscape Solutions in Rio Rancho, by Ed McNabb, State Farm Insurance, also by our friends Ken Yellen at One Trust Home Loans, Albuquerque Job Shop Sporting Goods, and Super Duer Drain Cleaning and Plumbing. I want to thank all of them for supporting the Hub of New Mexico and making it possible for us to do this type of broadcast. All right, they're getting ready to do the coin toss. The referee for this afternoon's game is just about ready to toss that one up, and then we'll be getting ready for the kickoff. Referee is Colin Martinez. I'm looking to see who wins. All right, so the Stars are going to be coming toward us, but they'll be kicking off, and the Roadrunners will be receiving. Roadrunners will be receiving in the end zone right underneath us to our right, and they'll be moving to right to left across your radio dial. The rest of the officials, the umpire Ben Romero, and linesman Chris Gardner. Line judge is Sean Bennett, and the back judge is Joseph Martinez. They'll be officiating this game. And I was talking to one of the individuals down there wearing the
bright yellow.
Two ladies who were doing the yardsticks.
Good for them.
And I asked that they were wearing these bright fluorescent green, yellow shirts. And I asked them, do you think that that's good enough for them to see you? And they were not sure that they would be seen. So they were just going to set the markers and run.
Well, they're kind of small. I mean, they're ladies, so they are kind of small, so definitely don't stand out.
Yep. Brian Williams will be kicking off. He'll be placing the football where he's found it. He likes it the best. And that is the bottom of the arc on the left side of the end zone. Squish that football point down into the turf just a little bit to loosen it up, and then set it on the tee, and we'll see if it holds.
Brian has definitely found his prime area position on that field.
Very much so.
First couple of games, he was kind of moving it around, I think, just to kind of get a grasp of where the best place was, and he found his place. Brian Williams, of course, we've talked about before. He is a Sandia High School algebra teacher as well as a soccer coach.
Back to receive for the Roadrunners, Charles James III and Donald Hamilton. Here comes the kick in this game. It's a squib kick. It goes to about the 10. It's recovered by the Stars. It is recovered by the Stars. That was recovered by Kowalski Tenner, who last week had made his presence known, and boy, did they shock everybody in the Coliseum with that one.
I don't think Arizona knows quite what happened. They're still kind of wandering around.
They just let's get off the field, I guess.
And Arizona is wearing a rust-colored jersey with yellow pants, rust-colored helmet. Nice-looking uniforms.
They've just finished their regular season. I don't know how many
did they
games
really?
that they play.
Okay.
Their league's championship game is a week from today. They finished their season a couple of weeks ago, and yet here they come out here to participate today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good game for them.
Good opportunity.
Are they going to be in the championship?
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay. Well,
David Tyler for the Roadrunners out there on the far side, covering the wide receiver, and right away we've got a timeout.
that was quick.
Yeah, a little confusion there, and of course the game clock was running down, and so Percy Turner took the timeout.
And you do have the coaches out there on the field, unlike the National Football League. They are allowed to stand out on the field. And we have John Forquet talking to
Percy Turner
right now.
Out there to cover Percy are Jamal Price, Charles Tillman, and also Dwight Hamilton. They've done a very good job now through the course of this season. Last week there were a couple of times, for the first time this season, we saw Percy Turner get sacked. He went down twice last week, so these guys have done a great job thus far this season. Turner under center, split wide to the right, and now running up to the front is Josh Carson. Pass comes right side to the 15. Now he's going to go all the way for the touchdown.
Wow. No.
That was a nice pass to Josh Vaughn.
Wow, that was a good fake. Excellent fake.
It was. They sent Josh Carson across, and everybody went after with bit on that one.
Yes, they did.
35-yard touchdown pass quickly. This is just like old times, Laura.
That was, yes, it is. Yeah, here we go again.
Yeah. Percy Turner to Josh Vaughn. 35-yard touchdown strike, and the Stars are up. Brian Weems is going to take the kick. Jamal Price with the hold. He holds well. Snap was good, and we do have the kick was good. We have a penalty. We have a flag on the field. Let's see what happens.
That was an excellent fake that they just pulled.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Carson ran out. Everyone chased after him. And meanwhile, Josh Vaughn stayed behind, ran the ball in for a touchdown.
Okay, that penalty was on Arizona, so that kick by Brian Weems is good. So the Brian Weems extra point is good, and just like that, this game is underway with the Stars taking a 7-0 lead. 13:34 to go in the first quarter.
What season is it? That's right, baseball and softball. And if you have a kid in baseball or softball, you have to go to Albuquerque Jock Shop Sporting Goods. They have what your student athlete needs to compete. Pitching lessons or hitting lessons for either baseball or softball at any level. Of course, they have the equipment you need to supply the entire team. Check out their Facebook page and take the inventory tour. And uniforms, they've got them. Kids, schools, even you old guys looking to outfit your buddies for athletic heroics, contact the Albuquerque Jock Shop Sporting Goods. That's 899-5700. Albuquerque Jock Shop Sporting Goods, 899-5700.
Stars kick off, and the reception is by Charles James III. He comes about 3 yards deep in the end zone and brings it out to right at the 15-yard line. And that's where the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners are going to start. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 14-yard line. The Stars wasted no time. One play from the line of scrimmage. It was a play that used Josh Carson as a decoy, I guess, more or less, and they were able to find Josh Vaughn right up against the Dashers and find him wide open. So, and he took it then. He caught the pass at the 15. It was about a 30-yard pass, and he took it on in for the end zone for the touchdown. This is going to be the first offensive play, first offensive series, that is, for the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. Their quarterback is Trevon Cook, and he's going to work this out of the shotgun. It's amazing to me, Laura, the difference it made for the Stars once Percy Turner started working under center rather than out of the shotgun.
Yes.
This first pass, it's about a 3-yard gain, and it goes up to Leon Basketville. He's about a 3-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Arizona. Nice, crisp, sharp pass by Trevon Cook to get that 3-yard pickup.
Leon is from Chino Valley High School. He's 6 foot tall, 195 pounds.
Chino Valley, don't they make good quarterbacks in Chino Valley? One would think that great quarterbacks would come out of Chino Valley, California.
There's actually several of the Arizona players that come out of the Chino Valley High School.
Arizona's going to be working on the near dash and the near sideline here. Cook, again, working out shotgun, signals to Charles James III, and he goes on downfield. Long pass, deep, and just over the head of Charles James III. That could have been a touchdown, to dial that in just a little bit. And he was covered by 2 stars on that play.
We'll see how good this Arizona offense can do against the Stars defense. Stars defense have proved themselves to be quite the force to be reckoned with.
That's right. Royal Johnson III and Jameel Irving were the 2 who were down there defending him. One short, one long, and that pass really went right over the head of Charles James. No chance for him. He didn't even make an effort to try and catch it because there was no chance to catch that.
Way too overthrown.
3rd down, 7 yards to go for a first down for the visiting Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. Again, Cook out of the shotgun. Right in front of him, an extra blocker, Roman Alvarez. To the left is Leon Basketville. Now he's in motion, coming in behind the quarterback. Up to the line, snap comes. Cook looking for someone open, and he throws behind an intended receiver who ended up on his keister. That was Charles James III. He had to lean back to try and catch that, and it just bad timing on that play.
Yeah.
4th down, and they're at their own 17-yard line.
Now, in the indoor football league, you do not do punt-offs. You actually either try
We haven't
for a
seen
field
any
goal
punts
or
yet, have
you
we?
try and go. No, you don't. And you either try in for a touchdown. Of course, they're nowhere near to being close to a touchdown here.
Well, 7 yards isn't bad for a first down try.
Yeah.
And so I would think
And
that
it
they would
just
be trying
keeps
to
going,
get that.
which is kind of interesting because in NFL, of course, once you get to that 4th down, you're pretty much down on your side.
Yeah, unless it's
This can keep
inches and
going.
desperate.
Yeah.
Again, Cook out of the shotgun. Wide to the right is Donald Hamilton. Now in motion again is Leon Basketville. Snap comes, and here comes the rush. He tries to dump the ball. He was able to. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. And man, oh man.
Number 20, Marty Tenner, nailed him.
Marty Tenner had him almost to the end zone when Trevon Cook was able to just get that ball off. You saw it weakly. He was probably about the 2-yard line when he let go of that ball, and it hit maybe at about the 5. All right, so it'll be Stars football. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the New Mexico Stars already up 7-0 as they scored on the very first play from the line of scrimmage. Over these past few weeks, it would be interesting to know, and I wish we had done this, kept an average of the number of plays per series, because they've been quick series by the Stars.
Yes, they have. And Marty Tenner is 5'7", 208 pounds. He hails from Lincoln University. And he definitely had that quarterback contained him and knocked him over.
Trips to the left. You got triple receivers out to the left. Pass comes to the left. That means a nice blocking front. And touchdown for the New Mexico Stars.
That was Patrick Smith, number 4.
Wow.
The New Mexico Stars.
Not wasting any time. Turner to Patrick Smith. Those triple receivers made a nice wall of blocking, and I don't think anybody even touched Patrick Smith as he got that 17-yard touchdown pass. And most of it was, I think he caught the pass behind the line of scrimmage and then ran it in basically on his own. So nice job. And now that means Brian Weems comes out again.
Patrick Smith is from New Mexico Military Institute.
Jameel Irving saves the snap, but it was very, very high. Kick was wide and no good.
And to the left. So,
all right.
8 minutes, 23 seconds left in this first quarter. Score is 13-0. Here comes our little Ignite young ladies coming out to keep us entertained here for a little bit. And these young ladies come out from a dance club called Unite. They're from a dance studio called Reignite Studios. You can call them at 505-225-7870. They have not only trained these young ladies to do cheerleading, but they also do all kinds of dance lessons. They do ballet, tap, jazz, flamenco, ballroom, hip-hop, much more. The ages start from toddler age all the way to adults. Classes start at only $35 per student. These young ladies are precious.
To do the flamingo dance, do you have to have long, skinny legs? Just curious.
No, dear.
Okay. Apparently, I'm thinking of something different. Okay. Well, this will be the third kickoff in 6 minutes and 27 seconds for Brian Weems. And we talk about his leg getting exhausted. I don't know that it actually does, but man, he's done a lot of kicking over these last couple of 3 games.
Oh, ball just fell off the tee.
Yeah, he's gonna have to have somebody hold it. There's a breeze, a phantom breeze coming through the Santa Ana Star Center.
Now, with this Arizona team, do they usually play 8-man or do they play the 11-man?
They play both.
They
play
both,
but
okay.
the league that they play in, it's an 11-man. It's an
It is, okay.
and outside.
Okay.
But he's going to have somebody hold that. That's the second time that ball's fallen over on
There
Brian
we go.
Weems. Let's see, you give it one more shot here to see if it actually works. Back to receive this kickoff, Charles James III, and I believe that over there is Donald Hamilton as well. Here comes the kick, and it is going to come just a little shy. Right at the end zone is Hamilton. He's taking that up to the 10. Got a couple of stars hanging on to him, not letting him go anywhere. And the main tackler on that one was Charles Johnson for the Stars. So
Charles Johnson's 6'3", 190 pounds. And they definitely hung on to you.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let him go, was he? He really had him. All right, they'll start the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners will start this series at their 11-yard line. And we'll put them 39 yards away from a touchdown.
These receivers, they're trained to keep going, moving on their feet, getting those extra yards.
Mm-hmm.
And even when they fall forward, they still try and get a few more yards as much best they can. But Johnson pretty much contained him.
That's one of the things they train you when you're young. Is just keep your feet moving, keep your feet moving, and then that's the reason with Charles Johnson grabbing him like he did, he wasn't able to move his feet at all. He had a timeout down on the field.
And
Arizona's going to take the timeout.
We are playing with an 8-man squad for both offense and defense. Totally different from the NFL, of course. So when these teams come in that are used to playing with the 11-man squad, I think it's a little. I mean, it's got to change things tremendously
It's hard.
for them.
Well, but I think the thing that's even harder, because when you're a kid, you're out there playing pickup games and you play with whatever number of kids you have. So I'm not so sure that the number bothers you as much as the psychological effect of having those boards around your field.
Okay.
Well, that might be the thing that actually makes more of a difference. I'm guessing on that because I haven't played it. But okay, we're back, ready to play. 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stars up 13-0. James in motion. Cook slaps for the ball, and he gets it over to Basketville on the left side. Across the 12, down to about the 15. He did exactly what you said, Laura. He leaned forward and got a couple of extra yards. Just a little shy of the 15. They're going to mark that at about the 14 and a half, I would say. So it'll be second down. And they have about 6 yards to go for a first down.
And of course, we are playing on a much shorter field. This field is only 50 yards long versus the 100 yards in the National Football League.
Roadrunners will take this snap again, the near side marker, and once again, James is in motion. Snap comes to Cook, but it's on the ground. Cook picks it up, and he is hit immediately. And I mean immediately he was hit.
By number 5.
By Chris Hernandez. Chris Hernandez put him down, so it's going to be a loss of about a yard and a half, and that'll put it back to 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9.
Chris definitely cemented that block. It's amazing the force that these guys come at these quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, he really hit him.
Yeah.
Cook doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear.
He's young.
You won't feel it until tomorrow. You'll wonder why I have that pain.
Trayvon Cook is 5'10", 150 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's soaking wet.
Getting hit by someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to hurt. I don't care what you say. Cook puts James in motion. James goes to the right. Pass goes down the right sideline and incomplete. Again, he misses just over top of the head of Charles James III. James got all the way down to about between the 15 and the 10-yard line in the Stars territory, but the pass was just over his head and no way for him to collect that. It's one of those things where, and this is what I'm talking about, the perception of having those boards there, or the narrower field, all of that, plus the fans being so close right on top of you, that's got to make it tougher for a quarterback to maintain his perception, what he's trying to throw at. It's 4th down and 9.
These guys usually do play outside. The Arizona team plays outdoors, and so this definitely has to be a big deal for their way that they're conducting their play. And we've got these boards all around. It looks like a hockey field, basically, is what it looks like. It's got the boards all the way around, and you have no sidelines. So basically, once you hit that board, that's when you're considered out. Now, if the ball hits the board and bounces back out again, it's still playable. It does not stop the play.
Right. There's a few different things that you need to know about how this game is played, but I tell you what, it sure is fun to come and watch, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. And let's say the crowd this morning into the early part of the afternoon. I guess we're into the afternoon now.
They have a good crowd.
It's done pretty good.
They have a good crowd.
All those people missed church now, Pastor. You know where they all went. You're listening to the Hub of New Mexico, his united body, thehubnm.com. That's thehubnm.com. That's where you find us for great music and conversation, and New Mexico Stars football. They are going to actually try a field goal, and the kick itself is going to come from about the 6-yard line. It makes it a 54-yard attempt. Snap is way too low. The kick is blocked, and it is recovered, and touchdown by Chris Hernandez. They were just, I don't know who got the block on that, but it might have been Chris Hernandez himself. And boy, they were all over that. Hernandez had it blocked and went back into the end zone. And Chris Hernandez with a touchdown. And the Stars are now up 19-0 with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brian Weems is going to try another one.
Waiting.
This will be his third. Boy, a little confusion there on part of the Roadrunners. And I'm kind of surprised that the Stars waited for them. They had a couple of guys coming out when everybody was set. Here's a snap this time. Jamal Irving holds it, gets it down. Kick is good.
4 minutes, 38 seconds left in this first quarter. Stars are up 22-0.
Not a bad start for the New Mexico Stars as they lead this one. You're listening to New Mexico Star Football on the Hub of New Mexico.
Truly looking for an insurance agent. Now, most of us would answer a friend I can trust, somebody with integrity, a person with a concern for my welfare and my family's security. How about an agent who's a friend? That's what I found at Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance. For over 30 years, Ed has protected my family from the fender benders and hailstorms of life. I couldn't be happier with my friend Ed McNabb as my agent of choice. Check into it yourself and see if Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance is for you. Call Donna at 266-5851. That's 266-5851 because, like a good neighbor, Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance is there. That's 266-5851.
4 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Stars lead 20-0. Is this going to be another one of those games where the Stars just rack up the points? I don't know. I guess we'll find out as the game goes on here. But boy, Trav, go ahead.
These little girls are precious. They're cheerleaders for New Mexico Stars, range anywhere from, I would think, about 5-6 years old, maybe to about 13. Precious little girls. They bless my heart every time we come out here. They're so adorable. And one of the coaches for their for their cheerleaders, just carried one of them out.
They get tired. It's early.
They're adorable.
You were trying to take a picture of one of the little girls from up here in the press booth. While I was down on the floor, I kept pointing. I told the little girl, look up, she's taking your picture. She looked at me like, I don't think I can trust you, Miss Burns. I'm thinking that's a very smart young lady,
yes, it
quite
was.
honestly. All right. Brian Weems is going to do the kickoff. No more controversy about where he's going to put the cotton picking football. There it is, where it usually goes. And this one is right at the goal line, and they're going to do a little dipsy doodle. The ball's handed off to Charles James first. He goes to the 10, and he's captured by 2 New Mexico Stars and drugged down. I think they're going to give him progress to about the 11-yard line or so. And one of the tacklers there was T.J. Gretzner.
Yeah, Josh Vaughn, number 2, and also Kowalski Tenner were involved in that.
T.J. Gretzner says he's a graduate of Knucklehead University. That is what to realize that as a man of his age, a young man of his age, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
And then
So obviously he graduated with honors.
that play, Donald Hamilton, number 11, passed it off to Charles James, III, number 1. But there was no fooling the Stars. They read it and were right on.
They got from the goal line to about the 11-yard line, and that's where they'll start. Same place they started last time, except this time they're on the far side hash. So they are the other side of the field, in other words. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stars up 20-0. And for the 4th time here this morning, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners are going to try and get something going. They've been able to make short passes, and maybe that's the key for them. Maybe they need to be a little bit more patient. Basketville in motion. Cook takes a snap. It's on the ground. He's got it. Moves forward to about the 9. Just basically got right back to the line of scrimmage before he was touched down by Chris Hernandez. Actually, they're going to move it. They're going to have to give him a sack on that one because he's about a half yard behind the line of scrimmage on that. That is the 2nd time that they've had a bad snap. And I'm trying to look. I think it's Ben Justiniano who is doing the snapping for the Roadrunners, and they are struggling in regards to that snap.
Arizona coach is down there talking with Cook.
Trevon Cook. Moving wide to the right, it's Donald Hamilton and Malik Warren. And just offside, just to the left side of Cook, is Charles James III. Now in motion is Basketville. James goes left, and boy, that's who they were looking for.
Wow.
They were looking for James, but they didn't.
Number 72, Gerald Blockman, got a piece of it, knocked it down.
They didn't count on that. They didn't count on the big hand of Gerald Blockman to knock that down. Wow. 3rd down and 10.5 yards for a first down.
Gerald Blockman, 6'5", 360 pounds, out of Santa Monica College. One of our go-to defense people.
He is a big guy.
Seems to make some pretty key plays. That one, he blocked it, tipped it, knocked it down.
Yep. Bob DeJesus, Ben Justiniano, and also trying to find the other number here of their offensive linemen. They all look like they seem to kind of size up okay with the New Mexico Stars. And it hasn't been that Cook has been rushed because of poor line work. Joe LeVay also on the line there. But it's just the snaps by Justiniano have been a little unreliable. And once again, you'll have James just to the left of Cook. And wide to the left is, well, we got a timeout now, but wide to the left was Leon Basketville.
Biggest player on the Arizona team is Joe LeVay. Number 73. He is 6'2", weighs 260 pounds. So that is nowhere near to what the Stars has to offer for their defense.
No, it really is not. Delay a game penalty on the Roadrunners. That'll push them back 5 yards. That'll put them right about the 5-yard line. The tip of the ball is going to be on the 5-yard line. And that'll make it 3rd down and about 15.5 yards to go for a first down. Maybe just a little less than 15.5. But this time Cook is going to have his feet on the goal line. James in motion. Snap comes. Cook back into the end zone. Throws pass. It's intercepted by the Stars and run back for the touchdown easily. Jamal Irving. Jameel Irving with the touchdown. Wow.
Jamil comes out of UTEP, 6'2", 200 pounds, and he's pretty notorious for those interceptions and running him in to the end zone.
He has done that several times.
We have seen him do that time and time again. He's great at reading those plays, making those interceptions, and making the score.
Back out again for his 4th extra point attempt, and no passes yet. Brian Weems.
Last 2 games, he scored the extra 2 points.
He's been able to surprisingly get that football and find somebody in the end zone. I still love the surprised look on his face. Jamil Irving, who just scored that touchdown, will take the snap and hold it down. Good snap, ball's down, kick is good. And the Stars are up 27-0. And wow, nice start for Brian Weems. He's hit 3 out of 4. And again, the Stars are up 27-0 with just 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This has been kind of a repeat of what we've seen the last few weeks, and that is that the team that comes in seems a little disoriented. It seems like they aren't quite comfortable yet with where they're at and what they're doing. And then eventually by the second half, they kind of start to get warmed up, start to feel their way through.
Yeah.
So fortunately for the Stars, at least, they're taking advantage of that first half and the disorientation, I would call it.
Absolutely. And now they're going to be going to Florida, correct, for their
playoff game in about 2 weeks will be in Florida.
Right.
They win that one, then they will go up to Columbus, Ohio, I guess. So the hopes of having any kind of playoff activity here has pretty much washed away with the disintegration of the Corpus Christi franchise. And the last man standing, literally, in the Western Division of the American Indoor Football League are the New Mexico Stars. So kudos. I mean, it's very, very frustrating to Tracy and Crystal Duran, but kudos to them for keeping their franchise continuing to run. Weems will kick off. Yeah, he did make a little bit of adjustment this time, move the ball a little closer to the middle of the field, but not by much. His left-footed kick is on its way. He surprised everybody with a squib kick initially, and that's taken 3 steps deep into the end zone by Donald Hamilton to the 10, to 15, crosses the 15 and falls forward to the 20. So that will be the best starting position for the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners yet today.
Number 9, it looks like he had something. Darius Chapman.
Yep, Darius Chapman.
5'11", 195 pounds. He had a big thing to do with bringing him down.
Well, Hamilton did a good job of propelling himself forward, like you were talking about a little while ago, just like they taught you when you were a young football player. Keep your legs moving.
Yes, they taught me keep my feet going, pick up those extra yards, and when I'm falling, pick up those extra few yards.
It's part of this pretty standard teaching in the Catholic school that you attended in El Paso. And that's the end of the first quarter. And it's 15 minutes that belong solely to the New Mexico Stars. The score after 1 quarter, the New Mexico Stars 27, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners nothing.
What's
wrong?
The sink's backed up, the tub isn't draining, and the toilet's overflowing. I don't know what to do.
And one Lucky Kids Club member every
Sewer Doer.
home game
Sewer Doer?
gets
Yes,
to call
sir.
the first
Sewer
play of
Doer.
the second half with head
D-E-W-E-R.
coach John
Doer's not even a
Forte.
word.
So let's hear it again
Just
for
let
Adam
me
and
call
Aaron,
Sewer Doer.
members of the Kids Club of your New Mexico
How
Stars.
are things now, sir? Much better, Alfred. Sir, you're not yourself when the sewer's backed up. I know, but Alfred. Yes, sir? Doer is not a word. When you have sewer problems and drain cleaning issues, contact Sewer Doer. Reach John Walker at Sewer Doer at 816-8240. That's 816-8240. Sewer Doer, drain cleaning and plumbing. And yes, doer is a word.
Well, this is the way we like to see our New Mexico Stars start the game, and that is with a big lead. 27-0 is the score 1 quarter into this contest against the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. Roadrunners will have their best field position of the game so far. They're at their own 20-yard line to start this series. Now we've got an early snap out there. Was it drawn offsides, or did the defense jump? The defense jumped, and that's going to be a 5-yard gain for the offense without having to take a snap. 1st and 5, so that puts the Arizona Roadrunners in their best field position. This is the farthest penetration that they've made at this point in time. They're at midfield, right at the 25-yard line. Got a first down, so things are looking a little bit better for them right this moment. In motion and coming around to the left is Donald Hamilton. Snap comes to Cook. Cook tries to get the ball away quickly. There's no one there but the official in the end zone, and that is an incomplete pass.
I don't know why the official didn't catch it.
He
was right there.
He was wide open. It was really meant for him. Darius Chapman was the closest player to that pass, and he's a New Mexico Star. This was a pass from the Arizona Roadrunners. And again, Cook continues to have that problem with his accuracy at this point in time.
They are about the 25-yard line, still on their side of the field.
2nd down and 5. They'll be working, as Laura just mentioned, from their 25-yard line. They are on the near hash, which puts them over on our side.
Yep. See if Cook can get something going here. They really need to get a touchdown quickly.
Way out to the left, split wide left is Donald Hamilton. And now we've got a penalty. Flag is thrown. And what do we have? Another delay again. Offside on the defense again. And that'll be another first down and actually make it 1st and 10.
There we go. They moved it up to the about the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On the Star side. Well, they keep doing that, though.
Yeah. They could get to the point where they could just do a quarterback dive and get in for a touchdown. The Stars are not helping themselves. This is a little reminiscent. It's not as ragged as it was last week, but it's a little reminiscent to the opportunities that the Stars gave the team that they were playing last week. They need to straighten that up a little bit before they get ready for the playoff action. They need to hold their position here. There was another defensive offsides. Again, the defense snaps quick. This is a good pass. Nice catch.
Oh.
One-handed catch. It brings it across the 15 and down to about the 14-yard line. That was a whale of a catch made by Malik Warren. He one-handed that and moved around the left side. He was able to pick up a couple of yards.
That was pretty good. Faked him out that time. Was able to get past the Stars defense.
Makes it 2nd down and 5 yards to go for a first down.
He was quick and shifty.
That was a gain of 6.
And once he was open, he became pretty dangerous.
Yeah, he was. He was lucky to be brought down by the New Mexico Stars. Got out in the open like that. And we have a kind of a delay here. I don't know what the delay is about. There's been no timeout called. Now the time clock is now running. The game clock is now running. 12:20 to go in the first half. The Stars lead it by a score of 27-0. And coming to the line, the Roadrunners. They've got about 5 seconds to get this snap off, or they're going to have a delay of game penalty. And snap comes, and boy, did they get rushed. Cook got that ball, and Marty Tenner was all over him. Tenner was so quick. He was so quick. He arrived about the same time the ball did on that snap. Which means it was kind of a lazy snap. It didn't come back sharp and crisp. And so it's 3rd down now, and about just under 5 yards to go for a first down.
They really need to capitalize on the fact that they're so close to the field goal. The first time that they've been this close to making a touchdown since the game began. Absolutely crucial they make this touchdown.
He would definitely do a lot for them.
Yeah.
Now split wide to the right. You've got Donald Hamilton and James, and now joining them is oh boy, it was Leon Baskerville. And that pass, did it hit the wall?
It did.
It
hit the wall.
Hit the wall, and it bounced right back out, and the Stars got it.
Stars have it. Wow, number 22.
That was
Jamil Irving.
Jamil Irving with his second interception.
New Mexico Stars bursting.
Wow. Ball hit the dashboards, and as we had said before, once that ball hits that dashboards, bounces off. You have to be careful with that, because if you don't watch for that, you need to know that that ball is still live once it bounces off those dashboards. If no one's holding on to them, exactly what happened here.
And that's exactly what the head ref just told everybody. Colin Martinez said the ball hit the wall. It was still alive. And Jameel Irving picked it off. His second straight interception. The last one he took about 17 yards for a touchdown. Actually, it was 35 yards for a touchdown. So the Stars will actually get an offensive opportunity. Turner passes it out to the right. And he's got that out to
Josh
Carson, and Carson will take it down for a first down to about the 17-yard line.
Yep.
Actually, now they're going to bring it back to about the 20-yard line. You see, line judge has got his foot on the right about the 19-yard line. So enough Mickey Mousing around. We'll call it the 19-yard line. First down for the Stars. Nice pass, just a quick out pass to the right side, and big gainer for the New Mexico Stars.
They are now sitting in the Arizona side of the field.
Wide to the right, it's Josh Vaughn. He's already got a touchdown. He's in motion now. He comes over to the left side. Percy Turner drops back. A lot of protection. Pass goes just out of the hands. Just
into
out
the
of the
hands
reach.
of a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, who handed it to a little guy over there?
That was just out of the reach of Josh Vaughn. He made a diving catch for that. And that little one over there is really enjoying the football, isn't he?
Jumping up and down. Yeah, once these balls go out into the stands, it becomes whoever catches it becomes their ball automatically.
Yep, they own it.
They own it.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Stars at the Roadrunner 20-yard line, so they're 20 yards away from a touchdown. Just 10 minutes now, or 10 seconds to go. Oh, they reset the play clock. Okay, so there's 20 seconds to go on the play clock. Turner going to work under center. He's signaling Josh Vaughn into motion. Now he drops back, getting chased, and throws it backwards. The ball's loose. It is picked up and then lost again. It was picked up by Patrick Smith. He lost it. Who got it? The pile is there waiting for the call. It's given over to the Roadrunners. Wow.
Number 57, Brian Johnson with Arizona, was the one responsible for that.
Fumble recovered by the Roadrunners. It will be a Quad City.
He was the one who got the football?
No, he's the one that turned the quarterback around to make him lose the football.
Yeah, he did a great job of putting the chase on. First of all, putting the chase on Percy Turner.
Yes, he did.
I thought we were going to see the third sack in the last 2 weeks, but instead it's even worse. Turner throws the ball backwards, and it was Wright who was, I'm sorry, it wasn't Wright. It was Patrick Smith who was going after that ball. He couldn't quite get a handle on it, and it was recovered by the Roadrunners. Now the Roadrunners have it at the Stars 11-yard line.
They figured it out. Once that ball bounces off those dashboards, you go for it.
It's live,
and
baby.
You make an effort.
Go get
for
it.
that, and they did.
First and 10 in motion. Charles James the third, and the pass is short and brought down to the Malik Warren. Malik Warren, it looked like he was going to go down. He went down, fell down on top of a star, and then spins around and goes into the end zone. And Arizona's on the board.
Great fake. Everyone was watching Charles James III, number 1. We had Malik Warren, made a sneak, cut across. Looked like they were going to bring him down. He wasn't all the way down. Let down the guard a little bit for the Stars. He was able to pull away and run into that end zone. And
right into the end zone. Nicely done.
Very good job.
Boy, I tell you what, he got a bit of a break though, because when he was being brought down, he landed on top of the star, so he didn't officially hit the ground.
No.
He was not down, and that allowed him. There were no other Stars that were in the vicinity to be able to get him.
No, they thought he was down.
They're trying to discuss whether they're going to go for these Arizona Roadrunners, discussing whether they're going to go for 1 or they're going to go for 2, and now there's a delay of game penalty.
Yeah, can't wait
It's going to push it back 5 yards.
Absolutely.
They just took too much time. 27-6 is the score right now. 7:21 to go in the first half.
That is what it's going to take for Arizona to keep getting on this board. Is they have to keep doing those fakes, because the Stars are just way too sharp.
Yeah, and they're right on top of them.
They are.
They definitely have the quickness. Looks like the the snap is dribbled low into the hands of the receiver, Roman Alvarez, and the kick is low and wide, and David Tyler misses it. So
It's no good. At 27-6 is the score. 7 minutes, 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Roadrunners are finally on the board. This is a good thing. To give them a little bit more confidence to being out there.
pulls it a little bit closer. This is the closest that the Stars have been at this point in time in the last couple of games. so this is an opponent that figured out exactly, okay, here's how we play here. This is how we make this happen here. So kudos to them, and let's see what kind of a game we have for the remainder of the afternoon. You're listening to an early Sunday afternoon contest. The New Mexico Stars playing football against the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. This is the only Sunday game that's on the schedule. It was supposed to be Corpus Christi who came to town and played the Roadrunners in what was going to be a crucial grudge match, and they had potential playoff action. But this past week, Corpus Christi was grounded, not by their moms, but by financial situations, and the Corpus Christi team, Fury, no longer exists. That means that every team playing in the American Indoor Football League in the West has financially crashed, except
for the New Mexico
Stars.
So kudos to Tracy and Crystal for keeping this going. Still looks sharp.
Yeah, the question is, I mean, what becomes of this division next year? If you have nobody to play, obviously it makes it pretty tough. And to have to go back east and play games, or to travel great distances to play games, that would make it extremely tough. So I'm sure that that's something that Tracy and Crystal Duran will be giving a lot of consideration to. Well, as soon as we start talking about the fact that Brian Weems had pretty much determined where he was going to kick off from, now he's moving it around again. All right, so Brian's on the end zone down there, trying to get the ball set.
It's Arizona.
I'm sorry, Arizona's down there trying to get the ball. Forgive me. Arizona just scored.
Davion Collins.
Not the New Mexico Stars.
The first time we've seen Arizona.
Yeah, this is the first time. Yeah, this is Tyler kicking the ball, and he gets it a kick that bounces to about the 3-yard line and is picked up by the Stars, taken to the 20-25, and brought down.
Okay, that was kind of strange. The entire Arizona line just kind of stood there, didn't go after it whatsoever, which gave Curtis Green a chance to run it up.
Yeah, he ran it all the way up to the 20-yard line. So
what happened there? I mean,
it was a kick that went high.
I mean, Arizona just stood there, just didn't even go after it. It was kind of surreal play there.
Yeah. Maybe they were watching themselves on TV. You get the big monitors on both sides of the 50-yard or the 25-yard line. And
it was slow motion. It really was a slow motion. I mean, honestly, the ball landed. Number 3, Curtis Green, picked it up, and Arizona just stood there watching him.
Curtis Green deep in the backfield. He's going to go into motion here, and wide right, it's Patrick Smith. Snap comes, and the pass goes over to Smith, who reaches back and grabs it and is pulled down. Ball's loose, but I think he's already, with the whistle had already blown.
You had number 45 and number 4 and 22 that made that stop from Arizona. Davion Collins, Andrew Jones.
And David Tyler with the stop out there. Gain of about 4 on that pass to Patrick Smith, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. 6 minutes exactly to go in the first half, and the Stars a good 27-6 lead, but they're certainly going to need to add to that because it looks like Arizona's offense is starting to click again. Once again, you've got Curtis Green moving forward. He crosses the line, but the pass comes behind the line and moving forward inside the 5.
That was number 9, Darius Chapman.
Is Darius Chapman with that reception. Chapman made a nice gain on that play. A lot of that yardage after he got the ball into his hands.
Looks like he's about a yard away from the goal line.
First down and goal at the 1. Turner with the ball. Marti Tenor to his right. Snap, ball goes to Marti, and he cannot make it in. Boy.
Wow.
The defense for Arizona held beautifully. They controlled that line of scrimmage.
You had 7 out of the 8 players on him.
Yeah, so it seemed. Going to push him back about a half yard.
Wow.
2nd and a yard and a half for the touchdown.
That was good.
Yeah, Marti had no place to go. Immediately, they get the same setup with Marti to the left. Percy turning now, pitches out to Tenor and into the end zone. He waltzes. Nice little pitch to Marti Tenor, and he goes the 1.5 yards for the touchdown.
I tell you, running it in right there in the center is not the play, and I don't know why teams do that over and over again. It frustrates me to no end to see them do that. Constantly, consistently, you see teams trying to make a touchdown, go over right in the middle. I mean,
and believe me, folks, every Saturday and Sunday that I watch TV during the regular season, I hear this from my dear wife. Why do they continue to do that?
Why do they continue to do that?
You're going right into the strength of the defense.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
So if the snap is good, Jameel Irving holds it, and that extra point is good for Brian Weems, and he's 4 out of 5 for the afternoon. Not bad at all. The Stars have a lead of 34-6. We'll come back and talk more about that aspect of why Laura is so frustrated when teams just try to force it up the middle. That is a long-standing complaint of Laura's, and we'll find out about that again in a bit on the Hub.
Let's show the love by slapping a smooch on the person next to you. Don't be shy. You're only on the big screen.
Locally owned and operated, Valentin
There
put a
you
new
two
roof
go.
on
Come on,
Dewey's house,
come on.
and he said,
There
we
we
are so
are.
blessed. He also wrote, the work was
Aw.
excellent, the crew
I
didn't
don't have
leave a
anyone
mess,
next to me up here.
and we
All
had
right.
no leaks. He wrote, my neighbors were so
Come
impressed. One had Via's roofing do a major repair on his roof.
Let's see.
And
We're gonna
Pastor Bill
find
Rule
someone.
also hired Via's to fix
No,
his roof.
I don't think so. His
He
hands
wrote,
up in the air.
we are
He's
all
good.
pleased. You can call Valentin at 450-3683 in Albuquerque, 450-3683. But hold on.
There we
Via's
go.
Roofing
This
travels
guy's
as far
excited
as
the
Nevada
entire
to do
game, and
roofs.
now he got a
That's
smooch
how much
out of
this
it.
New
Nice.
Mexico
There we
company
go.
is thought of through 20 years of a solid reputation. New Mexico owned
again,
and
the Kiss
operated.
Cam brought
That's
to you by
Via's
Harris
Roofing.
Jewelers.
Contact Valentin at
Let him know how much each
450-3683.
minute
That's
means. Harris Jewelers.
450-3683.
New Mexico Stars football on the Hub of New Mexico. 3:49 to go in the first half. The New Mexico Stars with a commanding 34-6 lead. I do not understand why they do the kiss cam and they never shine it on us.
I know, right? We'll kiss.
So in honor of the not being on the kiss cam, I did kiss my bride. Kickoff coming. Brian Weems has the ball right there where he's supposed to put that ball, and a hush has fallen over the crowd as Weems kicks that ball nice, deep, and it's going to go all the way about 5 yards deep into the end zone before it's brought back out by the Roadrunners out to the 15-yard line.
Number 1.
Yeah,
brought
that was
in.
Charles James III who brought it back. Nice kick by Brian Weems, and the Arizona Roadrunners, Quad City Roadrunners, are going to start this at about their 15-yard line.
Now that's what you're supposed to do, Arizona, when somebody gets a return. You don't just stand there and stare at them.
You go after them, right?
You go after them.
Back to that fact of trying to push that ball into the strength of your defense.
That frustrates the heck out of me. UNM Lobos are known to do that, or were known to do that, and it would frustrate me to no end to watch those games because they continuously try to take in that ball into the end zone from right in the middle and doing a run. That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Trevon Cook taking the snap again for Arizona. He looks down, tries to get a quick pass across to James, but that was knocked down.
It's Donald Hamilton.
Yeah, and Hamilton got it on his fingertips, and he's down there doing some push-ups to
Chris
to make
Hernandez is making the doing those.
Oh, was it Hernandez?
Hernandez was doing that. I was doing the push-ups. Yeah.
Wow. Quick pass. So, I like the idea that Arizona's trying to go to those quicker passes, shorter passes.
Yes.
The defensive pressure has been pretty big on their line, not giving their quarterback, Trevon Cook, a lot of time to operate. Cook again still working out of the shotgun. Wide to the left is Donald Hamilton. In motion now. You've got Charles James coming way down, and
wow.
Who was that who got it was a sack by the Stars.
These numbers, let me see.
I'm going to just say it. I hate these numbers. You cannot see worth a darn.
Number 32, look like 32. Tanner Melson.
But that was okay. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. It was not a sack. It was an incomplete pass. But the rush again. We were talking about the defensive pressure that the Stars are bringing to the Arizona Roadrunners, and that's just a picture of it.
Yeah,
just how quickly they're in the back there.
Definitely number 32, Tanner Melson, was able to make that stop. He's from eastern New Mexico, 6'3", 290 pounds.
Okay. A Greyhound.
On the little quarterback who is 5'10", 150 pounds.
Trevon Cook says, I'm not as little as you think I am. He drops back and goes deep over the middle. Going to be intercepted by Jameel Irving. That's his third interception. He takes it to the 10, the 20, midfield to the 25. He's got blockers ahead of him. He goes down to the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown.
Oh, wow.
What a return.
Wow.
What a return by Jameel Irving. Unofficially, he took that back about 45 yards.
And Arizona did their best to bring him down, but there was no stopping him.
No. 1:10 to go. And I think Arizona's going to be happy to get to the locker room here in just a few moments.
Oh, wow.
But first they're going to have to watch Brian Weems take the extra point kick.
Jameel has just been an asset to this team. He is from UTEP, 6'2", 200 pounds. This guy is consistently getting those pickoffs. He's a sharp young man. He's able to read those. He's able to read those plays. I mean, with no problems. What a wow! And he's from UTEP. I'm just gonna say that again.
She said that again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where did you go to school initially?
Might have gone to UTEP.
Yeah, might have. Okay.
Wow.
Those minors, you just can't hold them down. Okay.
That was
34-6, and they've allowed the clock to trickle down to the 1 minute warning. There's 1 minute to go in the first half, and the next play will be the New Mexico Stars.
Jameel is he's a dangerous player. He really is. If you do not watch him and keep someone on him, you're in serious trouble.
Yeah, it was not a touchdown by Jameel. He was officially brought down at about the 6. We got a penalty on this play. Turner's going to run this one in. He does, but there is a flag on the play. So let's see,
flag on the play before.
See what happens.
Illegal formation, offense.
Illegal formation, offense.
And that's
against the Stars.
Their worst enemy out there on the field is not the Arizona Roadrunners. Sometimes it's their own selves.
Yeah.
So this would be a 5-yard penalty. They took 5 seconds off of that clock, which is crucial at this point in time because you know that they want to get another score before this halftime. 55 seconds away from halftime.
Move them back to about the 12-yard line on the field.
Yeah, put them back to the 12. Still first down. First and 12, but it's very disappointing when you just watch Percy Turner run that in for what could have been a touchdown.
And here we go. Getting set up.
Turner working out of the working out under the center, just to his left is
number 17.
Patrick Smith, and now another whistle blow. What do we have?
Josh Carson.
Timeout called by the New Mexico Stars. Go ahead.
Josh Carson was out there. He's 6'3", 230 pounds. He's from New Mexico Highlands.
All right. We've got timeout, 55 seconds to go in the first half. It's the New Mexico Stars 34, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 6.
Measurable results, stronger bones and increased strength. Better balance and less pain. Come enjoy our Cottonwood location and wellness center, 10131 Coors Boulevard, Albuquerque.
Terrible, but people can reach me anytime and anywhere. Excuse me. Thankfully, there's a delete button. If you don't like what you're getting, delete it. If you don't want to keep something, delete it. If you wrote something you decide you don't want to send, delete it. One keystroke and what you don't want is gone.
Touchdown Stars! Number 17, Josh Carson into the end zone. Another touchdown brought to you by Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports. 2100 Louisiana Boulevard, Albuquerque. There's a flag in the end zone.
Call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM.
After
Or
the play
chat
is
with us
over,
live at needhim.org.
unsportsmanlike.
Real quick play there by the New Mexico Stars. They were able to run this one in, actually pass this one into the end zone. Percy Turner to Josh Carson for a 12-yard touchdown pass. And Brian Weems will be kicking here with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Weems is 4 for 5 so far this afternoon. His snap is good, kick is up. A little to the left, but it is good. It's inside, and that makes it 5 out of 6 for Brian Weems, as the extra point is good. With 41 seconds to go in the first half, the New Mexico Stars have just expanded their lead to 41-6. 41-6, and the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners are going to get another chance on a reception. And a possibility with 41 seconds on the clock, Laura, to move the ball and get a score.
Yep, and this score of 41 is pretty much to par with what they've been doing up to this point. At pretty much every game, they go into the locker room at halftime with about 40 points on the board. So nothing new here. They're doing great, looking great as always. And Arizona actually has some points on the board, which is kind of a new thing. Usually we're at 0 at this point. So.
Usually it's a shutout up through the first half.
So this is good and promising. Maybe when they come out, see what happens after they get out of the locker room once they come back out.
One of the things that we hope for, and the reason we talk this way, I mean, we are Stars fans. We want the Stars to win.
Absolutely.
But we also want the Stars to get the kind of competition that they need to have to hone themselves and get ready for the playoffs.
That's my biggest concern is they're a sharp team. They look good.
Brian Weems was ready to kick, and the ball comes off the tee.
Coach Furquet has done just an exceptional job with these guys. The only thing my concern would be is that they haven't really played teams that are up to par with them, and my concern would be that when they do play some of these tougher teams that they're.
What's it going to be like?
What's it going to be like?
And to be in a situation where, and they've been that one time, this kick goes about 3 yards deep and is brought back by Charles James, the third, and he is initially hit at about the 8-yard line. And then stopped and brought down right around the 10. That was a whale of a hit there by Kowalski Tenner. He really swatted Charles James III. And they're going to bring him to right about the 10-yard line. He was able to, as Laura described earlier, fall forward to get that extra yardage.
Absolutely. And who made that hit?
Kowalski Tenner.
Kowalski. Well, if the football thing doesn't work out, he can get a job at a butcher shop.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, it'll be Arizona's ball, 32.3 seconds to go in the first half. They trail 41-6. So how can, you go for it. You've got to go for it on this series.
They have to. They don't have a choice.
You got nothing to lose here right now.
We're at 32 seconds left at the half.
Quarterback is Trevon Cook. He's had a rough afternoon. He's made his completions, but a lot of misfires through the course of the afternoon. But he's been rushed a lot. This pass goes outside.
Nowhere.
Nice catch, but a nicer tackle.
Wow.
Whoa.
Johnson the third. Royal Johnson the
Royal
third.
Johnson the third.
Stop.
Put his shoulder pad into the gut of that receiver, which I believe was Donald Hamilton, and brought him right down. It was a 1-yard gain.
Wow.
Timeout called by Arizona. 11.7 ticks left on the clock.
He cemented that block. There was no way that guy was going anywhere.
No. He really did a great job of putting him down. Good tackling, good defensive effort. The offense looking sterling. There are a couple of times when we've had some miscues offensively that have caused some penalties, A couple of miscues defensively that have caused some penalties, but overall it's been good. Yeah, I would think that Coach John Fouquet has to be somewhat concerned about his team because you need to be challenged at times. Now, obviously, they rose to the challenge at Corpus Christi, although they fell short. They still played a great game and kept themselves in that very, very crucial contest. But the rest of the time, they pretty much sailed through the competition. Another snap back and bad pass, way, way, way off the mark.
Wow.
Pass made by Trevon Cook. There was, to tell you how bad it was, the closest Arizona receiver was 20 yards downfield.
Yeah.
That ball hit the wall at about the 15, at the Stars' 15-yard line. Third down, 9 yards to go for first down. And what's more crucial is the time, 5.9 seconds on the clock. I will not get into that. This is probably the last play of the game, last play of the half, because every time I do,
it keeps going.
I jinx it. So I don't know how many plays are left in the first half.
Yeah, Donald Hamilton and Leon Baskerville, that were the intended receiver. One of them was the intended receivers, but that ball was nowhere near to making it to either one of them. Went into the, as a matter of fact, it went to the Stars line back here.
Yeah, Coach Rob Jones has just given his instructions here with 5.9 seconds to go to Cook. Cook will take the snap out of the shotgun once again. He's got two players right. Now he's got Baskerville, who's moving forward and snapped almost over the head of Cook. This pass comes down. Baskerville was the intended receiver. He went over his head, and Jameel Irving just about had interception number 4 as the clock expires on the first half. That's the end of the first half. New Mexico Stars looking sharp. They lead the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners by a score of 41-6. We'll come back with some halftime information for you in a few moments. You're listening to New Mexico Stars football on the hub of New Mexico.
Today's technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome Reignite Dance Studios, the official dance team of your New Mexico Stars. They honor youth and children through the joy of dance at an affordable cost. Sign up for summer camp today in the arena. Performing for you tonight, we have the following dancers: Minnie, Miley, Parker, Jayana, Noe, Miranda, Shayanna, Kenna, Phoenix, Yamila, Alyssa, and last but certainly not least, Jasenia. Let's give these young ladies a hand.
Smash the clock, make the pop go right. my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right on time.
We are experiencing some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it again for our friends from Reignite Dance Studios out there, ladies and gentlemen. They're ready to go.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking, trying to make us rhyme. They really hard, but we just walk because we have no time. Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right on time. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky.
I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. So good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh. When I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it.
Turn up, girl, blow the speaker. Yeah, think about it now, blow the speaker. I'll speak louder, let's get wild tonight. Billionaire bottles, we just died.
Uh-oh. So good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh. When I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it.
All night, let me groove ya. Dance with me, turn down for who, girl? Another round to help us step the moves up. Yeah, but that round need a measurement ruler. Celebrate life and I'll pay for it. That Cavalli nice next to my tongue for it. Yeah, party all right, let's all aboard. Let's all aboard, all aboard. Meet me at the studio. Bangarang just like Rufio. Feel a bass, let your booty go.
I don't like it. No, I love it.
Let's hear it again, ladies and gentlemen, for our friends from Reignite Dance Studios. All right, folks, it's time for the Osteo Strong Hula Hoop Competition. Down on the field, we have Paul, Carl, and Scott. They'll be racing from the end zone. They will spin the hula hoop around, run down the 25-yard line, come back and spin it around 3 more times. The winner will receive 4 20-minute massages courtesy of Sean Simpson and Osteo Strong. All right, gentlemen. Paul, Carl, and Scott, on your mark. Get set. Go! Oh, it's going to be close. And we have a winner on the far end, ladies and gentlemen, winning 4 20-minute massages, courtesy of Osteo Strong, a natural solution that delivers clinically tested and measurable results, stronger bones and increased strength, better balance and less pain. Come enjoy our Cottonwood location and wellness center, 10131 Coors Boulevard. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you were here early enough, you were able to hear our good friends out in the main lobby. We had the Tone Daddies and our friend Paul. That is Paul Pino and the Tone Daddies. Paul just competed in that Osteo Strong hula hoop race as well. So let's hear it for Paul Pino and the Tone Daddies, who were out in the main lobby performing before the game.
New Cupid. Time for a change. New style, down, do your dance, do your We got a brand new dance. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Keep it swing on, baby. Do your dance. Down, do your dance, do your dance. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody cold. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. A brand new dance. It's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Yeah, kick, yeah, kick, yeah, kick, now kick, now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance, yeah, yeah, yeah. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Let me see you do the Cupid. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Yeah, yeah. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Let me
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back onto the field the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. Also welcome back onto the field your New Mexico Stars.
Check out their Facebook page and take the inventory tour. And uniforms, they've got them. Kids, schools, even you old guys looking to outfit your buddies for athletic heroics, contact the Albuquerque Jock Shop Sporting Goods. That's 899-5700. Albuquerque Jock Shop Sporting Goods, 899-5700.
Charles Johnson and Jameel Irving got some t-shirts for you.
Jameel Irving and Charles Johnson just got the opportunity to throw t-shirts into the crowd. Jameel didn't throw his very far. He found a little kid. And that little child is now the proud owner of a t-shirt courtesy of Jameel Irving. I didn't see where Charles threw his, but nonetheless, oh, there it is over there. He threw a little further.
These guys are great. I love watching their interactions with the fans. I really do. I think that's something that is very special about arena football is, you have the fans right up close. I mean, really like right on, almost on the field. Mm-hmm. And it's awesome to see these guys come out and shake the hands, especially the little kids, because, these kids just, they admire them and they just look up to these guys. And it's neat to see them taking the time to go over there and whether it's throwing a t-shirt to them or shaking their hand or giving them a bump fist, or throwing in the ball, whatever it is. I mean, that really, I think that really makes a child's day. So I'm very proud of our Stars for having that kind of mentality that, they're not too good.
They're very fan friendly.
They are very family.
Extremely fan friendly.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. The Arizona Quad City Roadrunners will be kicking this off. It will be Roman Alvarez who will be doing the kicking. He comes basically almost to the center part where he has the ball sitting at the center of the field, where he has the ball sitting on the end line. And it looks like it is Curtis Green all the way back to receive this. Yes, it is, all the way back to receive this kick. Once again, the Roadrunners had to bring a player on late because they didn't have the right number of players out. This kick is kind of a knuckleball, and it is received by the Stars at the 10-yard line. And it's brought up to the 15. It was Josh Vaughn who had that. And the return was about 25 yards. He brought it down to the 15-yard line of the Arizona Roadrunners. So the Stars' first possession of the second half will start in Arizona territory.
And I believe that was Malik Warren, number 13, was one of the ones that brought him down.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Front line, Charles Tillman, Jamal Price, and Spencer Lucas. They have done a great job. There's only one time that Percy Turner was pressed. Now he's got trips left. He's got triple receivers to the left side. Snap, and the ball does go left, and it is received by the Stars and cut back. Touchdown by Josh Carson. Josh Carson made
that look very, very easy.
Once again, great blocking up front with those triple receivers on that left side. Wow. Nice play.
Made that look a little bit too easy.
Absolutely.
Whatever it was Coach told Arizona, it apparently didn't work.
Well, once again, when you have that kind of blocking out front, that's a pretty nice move. 15-yard touchdown pass. And Brian Weems with the extra point attempt. 47-6. Snap, a little high, handled by Jameel. Kick is good.
It's good.
Perfect, as a matter of fact, and it is good. And so the score is 48-6. The New Mexico Stars leading the Arizona Roadrunners. 1 minute and 23 seconds into the first half. That's how long it took the Stars into the second half. That's how long it took the Stars to score.
13:37, and that was quick.
Yeah. Brian Weems, 6 out of 7 for the extra point. I don't think you can understate what Brian has brought to this team.
He's been a great asset. I love his story. I mean, I really do. I think it's one of those stories that I think any guy would appreciate, as far as, thinking that you're not going to be able to play in any kind of professional
He's in his mid-30s.
sport anymore. He's already about 36, 37 years old. And he's Sandia High School boys soccer coach, algebra teacher, and he was here for that first game, and he saw that there was a need for a kicker, and he called Tracy and asked him if he could try out. Tracy let him, and the rest is history, and he's been here since. He's done such a great job, and he told us he thought he'd never see a professional sport again, and yet here he is.
He calls it his last chance of living his dreams.
Yeah, I think that is awesome.
I'm sure he's enjoying himself. He comes up to this ball. The left-footed kick is good. He's going to go to about the 5-yard line, and it's picked up by Donald Hamilton. Hamilton crossed the 15 and drugged down to about the 17-yard line.
That was Kowalski Tanner that made that stop.
Nice tackle by Kowalski.
Very good tackle.
So job well done, but he gets the ball out to the about the 17.5-yard line where it's first down. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
For the in comparison to
probably
where
one of the second time that they've gotten it that far after receiving the ball.
Well, we have to give them credit. They did get a touchdown.
Yeah.
So they have made it to pay dirt. It is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
Quarterback for the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners is Trevon Cook. Somewhat tall, somewhat lanky. No, wait a minute. Looks like they've changed quarterbacks.
Yes, they did.
They have changed quarterbacks.
They have.
And David Tyler is back.
5'11", 195 pounds.
He's a little stockier than Cook. I wonder if Cook got hurt. We didn't get any word on that. Tyler takes the snap and crosses over the middle, and his first pass is an interception.
Wow, right into the arms of 22, it
Jameel
looks like.
Irving, and Jameel's going to
course.
run it all the way back for a touchdown. Jameel Irving, his 4th interception of the game. Wow. You have to love this guy. The work that he does and the defense that he brings. You cannot just throw that ball up out there. You cannot do that.
Oh my gosh. Threw right at him. I mean, there wasn't even it's like that.
Yeah.
Like that play was meant to be thrown into Jameel Irving's hands.
He returned that one officially, marked 17 yards in the extra point attempt by Brian Weems coming up. This is the 8th time that Brian Weems will be kicking the extra point. Once again, you've got a shortage of players on the Quad City Roadrunners team, so they got a couple of guys running out here to get suited up and get their helmets on, snapped on, and ready to go.
Jameel handed that ball to a young man that's sitting over here. By the
Snap down, kick is up, it's good.
It's good.
So that's 7 out of 8 for Brian Weems. 12 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third quarter, and it is now the New Mexico Stars 55, Arizona 6. What a game.
Yeah, it's very typical game for the Stars. And we'll see if Arizona can figure things out with a new quarterback. I'm not sure why they would have changed him out.
Unless
he's hurt.
Unless Trevon Cook is hurt. But Cook was having a hard time kind of dialing it in.
Yeah, he was.
And finding his receivers. But nonetheless.
David Tyler, who has replaced him, he's a quarterback. He's 5'11", 195 pounds. He also plays cornerback, so see if he can get something going here.
Cook is down on the sidelines, standing alongside Coach Rob Jones.
Yeah.
I don't believe he's hurt. I think he's just this is just an effort to try and get some
more points
points going. You've got receivers on the goal line. Donald Hamilton to the left, And far over to the right is the offensive juggernaut, Charles James III. He's basically been carrying this team. Weems is going to take his kick off. Here comes the left-footed kick. It is deep. And James will take it about 5 yards deep into the end zone. He's out to the 10. And there's a flag on the field. That's right. He brings it up to about the 13, 14-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is. No, that was not a flag. That was something that belonged to. That was a towel that belongs to Charles James III.
Okay.
And they're going to put him at the 14-yard line. So basically about a 19-yard return for James. That wasn't bad.
That was not bad.
That was a very nice kick. Brian Williams, a couple of games ago, he kicked a couple of them out of the arena, but they would both of them basically went where the wall is curved, so there wasn't much wall. He's doing a better job of keeping it in the middle of the field and keeping it in play, and I believe that's obviously what they want, because otherwise it takes the ball all the way up to the 20-yard line. So the Roadrunners of Arizona will have the opportunity. They're running this play off of the far right hash, and they'll have a chance to put something together. Yeah, it is David Tyler. He has sitting right to his left Andrew Jones.
77 Ben Justiano is.
And Leon Basketville now in motion, and the snap did not come in time. We have illegal motion by the offense is what the headline says. Yep. Illegal motion, false start, signaled by the line judge.
Takes him back to about the 9-yard line.
Line judge is Sean Bennett. He was signaled that to Colin Martinez, the referee. Yep, to take got the first down and 15 yards to go. Basketville now in motion again. Tyler goes back. He's getting chased. And long pass the length of the field and just not able quite to catch up with it. No. That was a touchdown written all over it. Charles James III couldn't get it.
Way overthrown.
Wow. That was a beautiful pass.
It was a beautiful pass. Just either not quick enough, or he just misjudged at how far he was throwing it. But Charles James III was the intended receiver for that.
He was indeed, and it was incomplete. Second down and 15. The ball is sitting at the about the 8.5-yard line, and all the linemen, all three of them, were doing the little boogie shuffle there to the music that you're hearing.
The players getting into it down there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the music's gone and they're set, so the show is over.
We have number 11 cutting across, Donald Hamilton.
Donald Hamilton in motion. The ball gets lost. And smashed against the boards is Tyler. Wow. Another bad snap, and Tyler is sacked in the end zone.
By Kendrick Cowsey and Martine Tenner.
Are they gonna call this? Okay, they do give them the safety.
Oh.
Man, he did not have a chance.
No, they nailed him on those dashboards. Again, that was Kendrick Cowsey, number 7, and Martine Tenner, number 20. Chased him down and smashed him hard against those dashboards.
He's probably just thankful that there's pads on that right now. Wow, 57-6 is the score with 9 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the Stars I think they've just about scored every way except the field goal.
Yeah.
We got touchdowns, we got extra points, we got safeties. We need a field goal.
Brian hasn't done a 2-pointer today. We need to get.
Yeah, I know Brian hasn't had
involved in this.
He hasn't had a chance to go for a 2-point conversion. All right, so now here's where you'll see the punt or the drop kick, and that is on the safety, on the heels of the safety. Mm-hmm. Devion Collins, or they call him DC. Actually, he's going to get a chance to tee it up. All right, so he's not going to punt. He is going to tee it. And you got but all eight players are on the goal line. So you cannot have any players forward. Ordinarily, they'd be all the way down facing the receiver at the 10-yard line. Here's a kick. It's a squib, and it goes midfield, bounces off one star, and is dropped on by another. Couldn't get a number on that one.
He's still on the floor. Getting up.
Yeah. That was Kowalski Tenner. Kowalski Tenner brought that one on. And we have a timeout. It's 57-6 is the score. The New Mexico Stars leading this one with 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. You're listening to New Mexico Stars football on the Hub of New Mexico.
What are you truly looking for in an insurance agent? Now, most of us would answer a friend I can trust, somebody with integrity, a person with a concern for my welfare and my family's security. How about an agent who's a friend? That's what I found at Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance. For over 30 years, Ed has protected my family from the fender benders and hailstorms of life. I couldn't be happier with my friend Ed McNabb as my agent of choice. Check into it yourself and see if Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance is for you. Call Donna at 266-5851. That's 266-5851 because, like a good neighbor, Ed McNabb State Farm Insurance is there. That's 266-5851.
On the heels of that safety, the New Mexico Stars, the kick after the safety, the New Mexico Stars will start this series at midfield with just the toe inside Roadrunner territory. They're playing the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners, and right now the Stars lead it by a score of 57-6.
I'm still reeling from that hit that they did on David Tyler here just a while ago.
On the safety, yeah. Well, he got nailed. That had you had to feel that one. Take 2 aspirin and call the doctor in the morning. Percy Turner back. He looks deep, and on the first play, one play.
Number 2, Josh Vaughn.
Got it.
That was Josh Vaughn, number 2.
That is a 25-yard touchdown pass to Josh Vaughn.
New Mexico Highlands University.
Doing New Mexico Highlands proud.
Wow.
He tipped the football like he was taking a sip out of it. And saluted the fans.
That's incredible.
That was pretty good. Pretty good. 8:25. That one came with 8:25 to go here in the third quarter. And now Brian Weems will attempt field goal, extra point number 9. Snap is good. Down. Kick is almost blocked, but it comes off of the goal standard. It was not good, but we're going to have a penalty. And Brian Weems is trying to help out the linesman.
Wow.
the line.
Defensive backs can't blitz on a
Illegal
try.
blitz.
Yeah,
After
illegal
this is
blitz.
go,
The line
need
judge
to
was
try.
saying, I got it, but Brian wasn't going to let that one go. He said,
He's,
you saw that, right?
He's lucky that they call that because Arizona did recover that, and if there had not been a penalty, that could have been taken in by Arizona.
Yeah. For 2 points.
Yes.
Nice. So now Brian Weems will get another shot at this one. It's still going up from the 9-yard line. Snap comes to Jameel Irving. It's perfect. It's down. The kick is up and good. So nicely done. And Brian Weems 8 for 9 on his extra point attempts this afternoon.
Again,
well done.
if this ball bounces off these dashboards or off of the field goal uprights, that game is still live.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball is still live.
That's the one thing that you really got to get into your head as a player.
Yeah, and I absolutely. If that ball had kept on bouncing and Arizona had been able to pick that up, they would have been able to run it back if they had the opportunity.
Yeah. So it's basically a live ball opportunity for you there. Same thing if say that the opening kickoff or any kickoff goes into the net in the standards between the goalposts. If it goes into the net, player can take that out of the net as it comes down and then advance that football. I mean, there's a lot of different little pieces to the arena game that you've got to keep in mind, and you've got to be alert. This is a game that moves very, very quick. We love the scoring opportunities. It is 64-6.
Now, these goalposts, you have to remember, are 10 feet off the ground, 10 feet wide, and they're actually hanging from the ceiling. They're not on the ground like they are in the National Football League.
When you walk in, it's like they're magically hanging.
Just suspended.
Suspended in air.
And they're painted in autumn yellow.
You really like that, don't you?
I do like that.
Charles James III and Donald Hamilton back to receive. James takes it about 4 yards deep, brings it out. He's at the 10 before he's touched and then swung back
Number
down.
4,
That
Patrick
was
Smith.
Beautifully done by Patrick
Wow.
Smith. He can run the ball, and boy, he can tackle. The The forward progress is going to mark that ball at the 10-yard line. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and the Stars get this one well under control right now. 64-6. Good to have you with us here on the Hub of New Mexico. You're listening to New Mexico Stars football on the Hub. It is New Mexico Stars 64 and the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 6.
Ah!
Sir, what's wrong?
The sink's backed up, the tap isn't draining, and the toilet's overflowing. I don't know what to do!
Sir, it's simple. We just need to call Sewer Doer.
Sewer doer?
Yes, sir. Sewer Doer. D-E-W-E-R.
Doer's not even a word!
Sir, just let me call Sewer Doer. How are things now, sir? Much better, Alfred. Sir, you're not yourself when the sewer's backed up. I know, but Alfred. Yes, sir? Doer is not a word. When you have sewer problems and drain cleaning issues, contact Sewer Doer. Reach John Walker at Sewer Doer at 816-8240. That's 816-8240. Sewer Doer, drain cleaning and plumbing. And yes, doer is a word.
Good to have you with us on the Hub of New Mexico. New Mexico Stars football, and it is all New Mexico Stars on this Sunday. Their only Sunday game on the schedule, and they lead the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners by a score of 64-6. Roadrunners have brought the ball out to the 10-yard line. Their quarterback, they've made a quarterback change, is David Tyler. He's about 5 yards deep out of the shotgun. Going to take that snap. He does, and drops back. He's getting charged, and boy, does he have. He
got rushed by number 32, who is Tanner Melson.
Yeah, he had him right in his face.
6'3", 290 pounds, out of eastern New Mexico.
There's about a foot difference between that guy and between Tanner and Tyler.
Yes. Tyler is, that's quite a bit of difference. Their quarterbacks, for the most part, have been pretty small.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine being 5'10" and seeing a 6'3".
Standing in there and seeing that guy coming at you. I mean, because it's not just the height, it's the width, too, and the strength. That I mean, that would take courage to stay in there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tyler's taking an extra step back this time. David Tyler waiting for the snap. Here it comes. He's got Hamilton in motion. Steps back. His foot's on the goal line. Makes a nice pass over the top. Almost picked off.
Intercepted by number 22,
Who
Jameel
else?
Irving.
Jameel Irving. I was going to say that had to be Jameel. I thought I saw the orange shoes. Jameel is the only one out there with orange shoes.
Oh, that's a good way of
It's
noticing.
a safety issue, I think. 3rd and 10.
Maybe that's what's attracting the quarterback to throw it to him, or those orange shoes.
I think you would think it'd be sort of like going out with your orange hunting vest. That the quarterback would see those orange shoes and say, "Oh, don't throw there." But 4 times this afternoon, Jameel Irving has
Apparently
picked off.
it's working the opposite way.
Yeah, it's attracting them.
They keep throwing right at him.
Apparently it's not working very well.
Oh, jeez. And the players on the offense, you have 3 offensive
linemen,
1 fullback, 2 wide receivers,
and this fullback,
1 tight end, and 1 quarterback.
Roman Alvarez is he's a stocky young man.
Yes, he is.
Snap comes to Tyler. Once again, he's chased. He's on the end zone. He's on the end zone and throws up a weak pass. It's picked off at the 20-yard line by the Stars. Coming back to the 10 and dropped down at the 5-yard line. Nice return. That was Darius Chapman. Chapman a little slow getting up.
Jameel Irving, number 22, and Gerald Blockman, 72, were responsible for rushing the quarterback. The quarterback threw, kind of out of desperation, and into the hands of.
He had a choice. He was either going to go down and collect his second safety of the game.
He just had to throw him. So Gerald Blockman and Jameel Irving were definitely the ones that made that play happen.
Yeah.
And that interception.
And, of course, the interception by Darius Chapman. He brought that back quite a ways. Matter of fact, brought it back just inside the 5-yard line. So the Stars will start this drive inside the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 5-yard line.
And on the defense, we have 3 defensive linemen, 1 MAC linebacker, 1 Jack linebacker, and 3 defensive backs.
And the difference between the MAC and the Jack?
The MAC is able to attack the quarterback immediately. The Jack linebacker has to stay behind the line of scrimmage, 5 yards laterally and backwards until the quarterback actually pumps the football.
All right, Percy Turner taking this snap under center. Comes to him. He looks left, now right.
Oh.
Tosses one up and touchdown to Gerard Kaufman.
You had Gerald Wilson, number 6, as defense right in front of him, but Kaufman was able to overjump him, and he was able to catch that football.
That basically, I mean, that was Percy Turner trusting Gerard Kaufman to be able to get up and collect that touchdown pass.
Yeah, Gerald Wilson was right on him, right in front of him, but Gerard Kaufman was able to jump just a little bit higher and was able to get that football.
Here comes extra point attempt number 10 for Brian Weems. He'll kick this, and it'll be, the ball is set at the 9. So basically, the extra point attempt is a 19-yard attempt. Snap, a little high, saved by Jamil Irving. Puts it down beautifully.
And
Kick is good and perfect.
Wow, 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. We've got the score, 65 for Stars. Roadrunners have 6 points.
65 to 6. And you would like to see now the Roadrunners to get a little offense going.
Yes, that would be pretty much a pretty good thing about right this time.
Get there and put a little challenge onto the. It's 71 to 6 is the score. 71.
Oh, sorry, 71 to 6. I didn't have the other score yet up. Sorry about that. 71 to 6. It is 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
2:36 to go in the third quarter, and the Stars with that huge lead of 71-6. They will be home on Saturday night. I wouldn't even wager a guess at this point in time as who their opponent will be. But I am certain that Tracy and Crystal are going to come up with somebody for their Stars to play.
It's supposed
to
be
ready.
The Dallas Silverbacks.
Supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Do they exist anymore? I guess that's the question in the American Indoor Football League. Who exists? Who's left? And it looks like all the teams are basically to the north and to the east. We've lost this past week, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic. This past week, the American Indoor Football League's Western Division was whittled down to 1 team when when Corpus Christi terminated. James takes the I'm trying to figure that out. Charles James III
tripped himself or
took the kick about 5 yards deep in the end zone. He came out to about the 3 and then started, or about the 5, and then started to backpedal and landed on his keister at about the 4.
Yeah, something happened there. He tripped himself. No one touched him. He fell down all by himself.
One star did come up and put a hand on his helmet just to get the official down sign there.
Yeah, these guys really have to do something. I mean, they are in crucial and dire need of a touchdown right now. And let's see, last game we were here and the Stars and the Outlaws played, we had 0-65 at the end of the third. So pretty much
about the same. About the same difference, yeah. I don't know why they keep going for these long passes. They've got such defensive pressure. It seemed to me that they would try for some shorter opportunities to move the ball forward. Andrew Jones to the left of the quarterback, David Tyler. Tyler is about a half yard deep in the end zone. They hand it off to Jones. Jones can't go anywhere. He's actually going to lose a few yards. They're going to place him at the initial line of scrimmage was at the 4, and they're going to move him back to about the 1, so it's a loss of about 3. That's not the kind of short game that I was talking about.
That was Melson Tanner, number 32. That was one of the...
Nice play. They really pushed him back.
He actually jumped up on the dashboard so they'd leave him alone.
I don't blame him, man. Andrew Jones is a big guy, too, and, I mean, they no problem pushing him back. About 15 seconds to go on that play clock now, and this time, quarterback David Tyler for Arizona is 5 yards deep in the end zone.
I guess jumping up on the dashboard beats getting smashed into the dashboard.
I thought the ball was still alive. It was on top of the dashboard. Tyler looking back. He's got a wide open receiver and just overthrows Leon Basketville.
Wow.
Wow. That has been the story. Just overthrown, just out of the hand, just out of the reach. Those are the words we've been using to describe this past game, which has been fairly ineffective for the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners, which is why I'm saying stop going for the long stuff. Try some of the shorter things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think that the Stars are giving them a little openness out there in the flat. Move it forward a little bit at a time. That'll end the third quarter. The third quarter finish score is the New Mexico Stars 71, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 6. You're listening to New Mexico Stars football on the Hub of New Mexico.
Problems, but if you have them, Pastor Dewey Modi recommends Via's Roofing. Locally owned and operated, Valentin put a new roof on Dewey's house, and he said, "We are so blessed." He also wrote, "The work was excellent, the crew didn't leave a mess, and we had no leaks." He wrote, "My neighbors were so impressed. One had Via's Roofing do a major repair on his roof, and Pastor Bill Rule also hired Via's to fix his roof." He wrote, "We are all pleased." You can call Valentin at 450-3683 in Albuquerque, 450-3683. But hold on. Via's Roofing travels as far as Nevada to do roofs. That's how much this New Mexico company is thought of through 20 years of a solid reputation. New Mexico owned and operated. That's Via's Roofing. Contact Valentin at 450-3683. That's 450-3683.
You're listening to New Mexico Stars football on the Hub of New Mexico. Just getting started with the fourth quarter here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Stars leading at 71-6, and this snap is taken deep in the end zone by David Tyler, and the flag is down. Let's see what this brings.
What excitement. But not so many penalties this game as it was last time. Last time we had Stars, I think, had the most penalties that I've seen them get in any game.
Yeah, they did. We had a short stretch here, both offensively and defensively, and this penalty is on the New Mexico Stars. So that'll bring the ball, 5 yards forward, brings it to about the 6-yard line. So it's third down and about 9 for the first down. Tyler back, scrambling around, looking for help. He throws a pass that just about was going to go into the ground. It was basically kicked by the New Mexico Star defender who was trying to get there. It was Chapman, who was trying to pick that off. It was more down around his feet than anywhere else. So it's fourth down now. Fourth down and 9 yards to go.
Wow. Yeah, these guys really got to pick it up. We've just started the fourth quarter of the game. Score is Stars 71, Arizona Roadrunners 6.
Roadrunners were able to get a touchdown on a 20-yard pass in the second quarter, but they've really not been able to mount much offense since that point in time. What they're going to do here, it's fourth down now. They've got 9 yards to go to get that first down. David Tyler, the quarterback, puts the man in motion. Takes the snap. He's in the end zone. Now looks deep. He's coming along all the way down here by us, and they're hoping for, no pass interference call on that. He got run over by Jameel Irving. But D.C. Collins was the intended receiver, and there was no flag. So that ball will turn back over to the New Mexico Stars, and the Stars are going to have this ball first and goal to goal at the Arizona 6-yard line.
What do you think about that lack of call there?
I really thought there was going to be a call there.
Yeah, there should have been.
The official started to reach for his back pocket, but then decided not to, apparently.
Yeah, that really should have been in pass interference.
I think Jameel basically did interfere, but he got away with it, so it's New Mexico Stars football.
Okay, flipping over now.
12 and a half minutes to play in the game. Stars are going to take this from the 6. Let's see what they do with it.
And the chain team down there are doing pretty good at.
They're just staying out of the way. And I've done chain gang work before. I've done on sidelines for Yaffle, but not for these guys. For my kids when my kids were playing Yaffle. When you get guys this size, it's like, no thanks, I don't want that job. And these gals,
those guys have some guts, man. They're
just staying out of the way.
Yeah, they are.
They're smart. Percy Turner with the snap. Throws a pass up and easy. Did he drop it? No, he held on to it.
17, Josh Carson out of New Mexico Highlands, 6'3", 230 pounds. Makes it look pretty darn easy.
Yeah, 6-yard touchdown pass to Josh Carson. That's the second time that Turner and Carson have connected this game.
Scores 77-6 now. Brian Weems up for the extra point.
How many is this for Brian Weems?
I lost count.
11.
Thank you. I can't count that high.
Well, I put it on my paper here because otherwise
okay, good. Okay, good.
No way that I was going to be able to tell because I had a feeling this is going to be another one of our high-scoring games here. 77-6, and Brian Weems trying to make it 78. Snap is good. Jamil has it down, and the kick is perfect.
Kick is good.
Boy, 10 out of 11.
10
out of 11.
11 minutes left for the game. We are 78 Stars, Roadrunner 6. And they are definitely the same Stars that we've been seeing the last few home games.
They got the kiss cam on again.
Yes, they do.
They have a lot of fun. You know, they have a lot of fun at these games.
Yeah.
They have a lot of things that they do, little contests that they run, and different things. Now they're trying to get hone in here. The kiss cam. Okay, well, it's a 78-6 game score, folks. So I'm going to talk about the kiss cam. They're following. There's a lady down there who's blowing kisses to the kiss cam, but nobody's kissing her. There's another lady blowing kisses to the kiss cam. Folks, the objective here is you kiss the person that you came with, and apparently it's
there
not
we
working.
go.
There,
finally someone picked it up.
Okay, there you go. So if there's an award, we'll give it to the person who actually figured out, oh yeah, I kissed the date. Brian Weems is going to kick this off. Well, that could be. What if you brought your sister? Brian Weems is going to put this ball almost smack dab in the center of the field at the end zone line. He's moving it around again. Bit. He says we're ahead. We can experiment. Here's his left-footed kick, and it's a bit of a squib. Comes off of the hand of one player at the
number 22.
Yeah, that was off the hands of Collins.
Yeah.
And then was moved forward to about the, looks like they're going to mark 20-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, right at the 20-yard line.
Right at the 20. Good return.
Well, in light of the fact that Brian was trying to squib that one, yeah, you give him credit for that.
What does squib mean?
Just a kick that doesn't go very far.
Okay.
Remember the one that they opened the game with, and that is exactly how the Stars opened the game. They caught everybody by surprise.
Okay.
Brian Weems lined it up. He was ready to kick off. The kick went maybe about 12 yards, and it was recovered by the Stars and returned to basically about the, trying to remember where he returned at. Returned it to about the 25-yard, 15-yard line.
Okay.
So the Stars were able to take advantage of that. The very next play, Percy Turner found Josh Vaughn for a 35-yard touchdown strike, and the Stars were off and running, and they haven't stopped running since that point in time. They lead it 78-6. David Tyler still the quarterback for Arizona. He started the second half. Short pass, good. There you go. That's
Leon
what we're talking about.
Pick that up.
Leon Basketville, actually, he's been running routes this whole game, and that's the first pass he's been able to catch.
Well, you've been right. That was definitely what they need to be doing. They need to be doing those short passes.
6-yard pickup. That'll be second down and 4 yards to go. Well, the Stars are laying back, and, I mean, you got Jamil Irving right down here warning you with his orange shoes not to come down this far. You've got your linemen who are putting a lot of pressure on this this offensive line for Arizona, the Roadrunners. What else do you have? You've got maybe those mid to short, and I would say short passes. Just get it out quickly, and that will help, put a little stop to the linemen rushing in and maybe bring the defenders back in a bit closer so that you get that chance for some of those longer strikes. Here's another short pass, but this one was this one was ill-advised. It's Donald Hamilton who caught that out in the right flat, but he was immediately brought down, and looks like he's going to lose about 2 yards on that play. So it'll be third and 6 for a first down for Arizona. 8 minutes to play in this ball game. Arizona trails at 78-6. New Mexico Stars just playing a great game today.
I think Charles Tillman was a part of that stop. Charles Tillman is 6'1", 350 pounds. He, however, is not the biggest player on the Stars. Gerald Blockman, 72, is the biggest, 6'5" at 360 pounds.
Third down now. This play coming. The Roadrunners are coming at us on the near hash, so they're about as close to us as they can get without getting a touchdown. They've got a ways to go. Third down and 6 yards to go for a first down. Charles James III in motion. Snap comes to Tyler. He's getting chased immediately. And once again, they go back to trying these long passes. And it would have been much better to run somebody across the middle of the field right there short, and they would have been wide open because the Stars are doing a great job of chasing them. Of defensive pursuit has been excellent here this afternoon.
That was number 32, Tanner Melson, putting pressure on the quarterback. He's able to stop him.
Fourth down and 6.
These guys are, again, Stars just look sharp, always do, and they've got the number on the Arizona team, and they're just doing what they do.
Yeah, their defense is superb.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I don't care who they're playing; their defense is superb. Yeah, their defense was what kept them in the game in that very first game of the season that they played, and it didn't look good. Their defense stepped up to the plate and did the job. Defense has done that. The most points scored against them was the Corpus Christi game, but that was a back-and-forth affair, which both teams hammering each other very hard. Snap to Tyler. He almost loses it. Comes around to the left. He could have run that one. Throws it across the middle, but there's nobody there. Okay, Charles James the first was there, but he was covered. I mean, literally covered by Darius Chapman. You couldn't even see him because Chapman had him covered up so well. So that fourth down play, no good, and the ball will go back over to the New Mexico Stars. It's 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the game, and the Stars lead it by a score of 78-6. You're listening to New Mexico Stars football here on the Hub of New Mexico. We're delighted to have you along with us. Thanks for joining us.
Today's technology is great. Or is it? For example, are cell phones and computers a blessing or a curse? Yeah, it's great that I can reach someone or be reached anytime or anywhere. And it's terrible that people can reach me anytime and anywhere. Excuse me. Thankfully, there's a delete button. If you don't like what you're getting, delete it. If you don't want to keep something, delete it. If you wrote something you decide you don't want to send, delete it. One keystroke and what you don't want is gone. Because we live in a world where it's so easy to delete, we may start thinking we can delete the consequences of our wrong choices. But the delete button for human sin is beyond human reach. Only the one whose laws we've broken can delete our sin. And the one who did that for you is Jesus. Learn how you can find forgiveness, eternal life, and a brand new start. Call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM. Or chat with us live at needhim.org.
Well, there's been all Stars this afternoon. They lead 78-6. And still time for more scores. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Percy Turner takes a snap and throws it deep, but this one's going to go out of play and no good. He was trying to connect with Darius Chapman, but there's no way. That one was just overthrown. 5:40 to go here in the ball game.
Make sure that you go to nmstarsif.com to purchase your tickets for the last home game of the season, which will be next Saturday at 6 p.m. And make sure this is your last chance to be able to come and watch the Stars play.
You really got to get out here and watch these guys play. It's good. Chapman is wide right. You also have Curtis Green and Charles Johnson wide right. Pass comes over to the right. The Star has it, but there's so many bodies in such a small area. Okay, that was
number 12.
Curtis Green. Curtis Green who caught the pass. Curtis Green who caught it and brought it down. It's now third down and about a yard and a half to go, or 2 yards. Make it 2 yards. 3rd and 2.
And the Arizona was all over him. Pretty much all of them.
Yeah, they weren't going to let him go anywhere. We've been talking about the good defensive pursuit that we've seen by the Stars. That was some pretty good defensive pursuit by Arizona. Percy Turner is not in at quarterback now. This pass is out to the left to Patrick Smith, who takes it. He gets a little spin around and finds himself in the end zone.
There we have
That
it.
was Gerard Kaufman playing quarterback. I could tell because of the longer hair. And he makes a nice pass.
Brian Weems.
But basically it was really all Patrick Smith on that.
Brian Weems up for the extra point. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game.
Well, this is try number 12 for Brian Weems. And he is 10 for 11. He's got a real good working relationship there with Jameel Irving. I mean, they really work well together. Jameel puts this one down perfectly. Nice snap. And that kick is right up the middle.
Oh, fans got it, and it everyone was trying to go for it, and they wound up back on the field.
Oh, the ball did?
Yeah.
They lost it. Well, 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go in this football game. And it's the New Mexico Stars 85, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 6. I think it's good to see that they're giving work to Gerard Kaufman at in the quarterback position there. Let him get some snaps and.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to have these backup quarterbacks able to go, because you never know what's going to happen when they start playing these tougher teams. You've got to make sure that you have a good backup quarterback behind you, because if not, if you happen to lose your primary, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you got to have a quarterback.
So it's good that they're giving this guy a chance to play.
Maybe the best example of that is the Dallas Cowboys. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
They don't have a starting quarterback and they don't have a backup quarterback. So, okay, Cowboy fans, take it easy. You still got time to develop one. Clock is running, even with the transition here. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Brian Weems taking his time. He's not in a hurry. He's kicking again from his favorite spot. This will be a full kick. This will be a full kick. It is Charles James the third, and also Donald Hamilton. Hamilton will take it at the end zone, brings it up to just about the 15, just the other side of the 15-yard line. So that's where the Arizona Roadrunners will start this series.
Got 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game. We have Stars 85, Roadrunners, Arizona Roadrunners at 6.
Clock keeps running. 2:40 now to go in the game. Nobody's in a hurry.
No.
both teams are just meandering is the word that I would use, and the play clock hasn't even started. I think everybody just wants to see this end and go home. They still have yet to. There you go. Now they've started the play clock.
Yeah.
It was basically 40 seconds worth of time unaccounted for that you'll never get back.
It's an early afternoon Sunday.
Going on a picnic after this is over. David Tyler out of the quarterback position again. Takes a snap, looks short, and finds
number 11.
Finds Hamilton, Donald Hamilton. He's going to bring it up for a short gain. This is the kind of thing that I'm thinking that they should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking for those
totally
opportunities,
agree.
those shorter opportunities to just
totally agree.
To hit that. Second down now and about 6 yards to go, a 4-yard gain. So what if it's only 4 or 5 yards at a time? It moves you down the field.
Stars are totally have shut them down in any other way, form that they could possibly make some yardage.
I think the orange shoes, I really think the orange shoes that Jameel Irving wears are just kind of a warning. Don't come here. Don't tread here. It's been dangerous for the Arizona team today. David Tyler has Charles James III in motion, takes a snap, looks to his left. Now he's going to come right. He stops just at the line of scrimmage and just about had Donald Hamilton. That one went right through his hands. No problem with Tyler's pass on that one. That one right through the hands of Donald Hamilton.
Darius Chapman was right there, right on him. And some pressure on him there, and he was not able to hold on to it.
So it'll be third down and still 6 yards to go for the first down. The clock has made it all the way down to the 1 minute mark, which is the 1 minute warning. That's what you get in arena football, a 1 minute warning. It is the New Mexico Stars 85, the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners 6.
Wow.
Roadrunners face a 3rd and 7 when we get back into play in just a few moments. Kewaukee Tenors really getting the crowd into this one. And I don't think anybody's left. Everybody's kind of hanging around.
Oh, yeah.
The
It's
crowd
just
has not thinned out at all.
No, very relaxed. Make sure you come and you'd really, if you've been thinking about coming, please make sure that you make it to this last home game on Saturday.
Yep, you need to pitch out now, and it comes to Charles James III. He's across 15 and brought down.
Very family-oriented, family atmosphere that Tracy and Crystal have made sure that they have created here. Cheerleaders are these precious little girls.
Yep, loss of a yard on that one. It'll be 4th down and 8.
And just nothing to be afraid of to bring your family down here. It's an awesome atmosphere for the family event. So make sure you go to nmstarsif.com, purchase your tickets for the last home game, which will be next Saturday at 6 p.m. when the Stars will be playing, hopefully, the Dallas Silverbacks.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know that I believe anything. Joe LeVay down there who's a lineman for the Quad City Roadrunners, has the most amazing elastic band protecting his arm. It's an American flag. It is just awesome. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but it is awesome. I love that. All right, Stars have the Roadrunners have the ball, 4th down. Tyler is going to try and go long again, right into the wheelhouse of who else? Jameel Irving, and Irving picks it off. That's interception number 5 for Jameel Irving.
Wow. Jameel Irving, again from UTEP, 6'2", 200 pounds. This guy has been instrumental at picking up these interceptions.
He picked that one off in the end zone. Now he's walking over to somebody on the base, on the boards, and just kind of got his hand on his hip, just kind of talking like, what do you think of that?
Wow.
Pretty good day's work, isn't it? They're going to move the ball to the 5-yard line. Nice pick. I mean, why would you do this? Why do you do this? Yeah, you needed 8 yards.
Especially if Jameel is anywhere near your receiver.
You don't want to.
You do not want to do that.
No.
Jameel has proven to be someone that you cannot even get that ball close to, because he will take it and he'll pick it up and you will lose it. This guy's amazing.
And that's exactly what has happened. Gerard Kaufman at quarterback for this series for the Stars. He takes a snap, drops it, picks it back up, spins around. He goes to the 10, pick up a 5 yards before he's brought down. Nice play.
Wow.
Gerard was quick. There was a defender right there who was kind of like in slow motion trying to go after that ball. Gerard picked it up, spun, and took off. Gain of 5 on a busted play.
Number 21, Nate Kellum.
Make it a gain of 6.
From the Arizona Roadrunners, was responsible for taking him down, as well as several others, but he was the one that pretty much got his legs from under him.
Remember, in arena football, you have to make an advance forward with the ball.
Yes. You can't just take a knee.
Or the clock just stops.
Yeah, you can't just take a knee like they do in NFL.
Like those sissies do in the NFL? Did I say that?
Tony Romo? What did you say?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Spencer Lukish has done a great job snapping this football. This is another good snap, and it's handed off.
Oh.
Handoff that goes across the 15. It'd be good enough for a first down.
Doing some acrobatics down there.
And I think the that was to Patrick Smith, by the way. I think the Roadrunners were releasing some frustration as they kind of continued to pile on there. 12.8 seconds to go, and that was a first down. Nice run by Patrick Smith.
And a nice somersault he did there.
Yeah, really was. A little gymnastics to go along with.
12 seconds left in the game. Score is 85 Stars, Roadrunners 6.
Well, kudos to the Arizona Quad City Roadrunners. I think if you know anything about the New Mexico Stars, coming here to the Santa Ana Star Center and playing them is going to be a challenge. And they've had a tough day. They've had a tough game. But give them credit, definitely, for showing up and being here today. Could this be the last snap? We'll see. Gerard Kaufman takes it, drops back. He's looking. He's got great protection. Wide open in the end zone. What a catch! Circus catch. Darius Chapman.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Darius Chapman. He's going to hand that over. Well, he's even getting congratulated by the defenders.
Wow, perfect ending. This game.
Another defender coming up to him and telling him nice catch.
Wow.
He went up high to catch that.
Geez.
Caught it in the breadbasket and brought it down. He landed on his back with that one. What a pass.
About a 45 yard?
35 yards.